Hey, it's Car Guy 11. Today I'm going to talk about why I buy new cars. It's something a lot of people ask, and I get a lot of comments on, why would I buy new when you could pick something up used, much cheaper? Car's going to lose half its value in 5 years. So today I'm going to go over my reasons of why I do buy new. Now, I've only bought one used car in my life, and it was a Jeep Wrangler, and I intended to off-road it and was a second vehicle, so I couldn't see myself buying a new one of those to beat it up off-road. So that was the only one I bought used, and I think that would be the only reason I would buy used. So, but all my other cars have been new, and a lot of them have been ordered, not all. But let me go over the reasons. So, when you buy a new car, and me personally, I am very particular. I love pouring through the options, going through the colors. I just have to have exactly what I want, and I won't settle, and usually I end up having to order. Sometimes a dealer can search and find one exactly the way I expect it. So for the Corvette, actually a dealer did do a search. I wanted particular options. You could watch my video to see what options I got. Particular options, color, badging even, the wheels. So not one in the country was exactly the way I wanted it. And I was not going to sacrifice on this vehicle. So I ended up ordering it. Now, you have to be a very patient person to order because it does take months. So that's something you have to have is patience. Fortunately, I'm pretty good with that, and I was able to wait. And I unfortunately had to miss a lot of the driving season last year because I only got this car in August. So that is something you have to consider about ordering. Now for my Jeep, I didn't have to order. The dealer was able to locate one for me with pretty much exactly the options I wanted. There was something extra like a CD player that I did not want, but it was something that one had. It's not a bad thing to have, but I will never use it. So that one I was okay with finding one, and they brought it in for me, and it was to my liking. So that's probably the main reason I like to buy new. I just want exactly what I want, color and options. Other reasons, a lot of times it's actually cheaper to finance and easier to finance a new vehicle because the bank's more likely to loan you money for something that's has a lot of life left into it. So a lot of times you can get cheap financing, even up to 0%, rebates, things like that. So you won't get that on a used one. Sometimes they offer cheaper, but it's never going to be as cheap as a new finance. That's one positive. Another thing is warranty. You get the full life of the manufacturer's warranty on powertrain and the standard warranty. So I definitely take advantage of those in the time that I have it and try to work out all the bugs before the warranty expires. So usually with used, you're left with the balance in the manufacturer's warranty, and sometimes they extend them, but there's usually a deductible or something like that. And actually, in the case of my Jeep, the dealer I bought it from gives you a lifetime powertrain warranty if you buy new from them. So and that won't be offered on a used car. So I'm actually covered for life as long as I own a Jeep for powertrain, which is pretty cool. So there are some benefits like that. One other thing about buying new, you get the latest technology in electronics. So even a used car, a couple years old, the technology is leaps and bounds improved in just a year. For example, the Corvette, the 2016s, has the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. 2015s don't. So those kind of cool features you're going to get on a brand new car, where the used ones, you're going to sacrifice some of the latest technology. Otherwise, I just love the ownership, having a vehicle from 0 miles, putting all the miles on, putting every scratch, every chip in it, and knowing where it's coming from. So I hate, getting a used car, having that, and be like, man, they didn't treat it properly. But that's something I do like to experience the whole life of the vehicle from its birth. Also, for a manual transmission, the clutch. You never know how it's been driven, the previous owner, if they knew how to drive well, manual, if they abused the clutch, and that's an expensive item to repair. So having a new vehicle with a clutch, little wheel spin there, it's cold today. Hopefully get a lot of life out of that clutch. Other than that, financially, I know used vehicles make the most sense. I mean, there's no doubt about that, and I'm not arguing that fact. I am going to lose money on all of these new vehicles, but I do tend to keep them long, and that helps. Of course, as soon as you drive it off a lot, you're going to lose money, but when you keep it long, like say 5 years, you don't lose as much. You don't take that initial hit as much because you're keeping it for that long term. So it's not for everybody new, and it I don't necessarily even recommend it. But for me, the way I am, I'm a little OCD. I want exactly what I want. It makes sense for me, and I enjoy the process. So it's fun to spec a vehicle exactly the way you want it. So those are my reasons. What do you guys think? Tell me, am I crazy? Do you do the same thing? I know a lot of friends, in particular Tom Gear, he loves finding a used vehicle, the hunt of it. And there's something to be said about that. You might not find exactly what you want, but he loves finding a good deal, and something that he really enjoys doing. But for me, I need to guarantee to get exactly what I want. So I like to build it, spec it, and possibly order the car. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, subscribe for more. Have a great day, guys.